In our previous video, we got the clean block theme up and working on our project, but it's still not really personalized to us. I think we should start by changing the background image in the head to something more relatable to our project. To do that, let's do a quick search on the internet for Thorin and Company. I want to find an image, so I will click on the Images tab. You can pick whichever image you like the most, but I see one that I think will look quite nice on our page. Yeah, I think this is just perfect, so I will right-click on the image and select Copy Image Address. Now that I've copied the image path, I will open up my base template file. Inside of the page header, where we adjusted the background image in the previous video, I'm going to take out the entire URL4 path, including the double curly brackets, and then just paste the image URL that we've copied from the search results. Our header background image is now the image for Thorin and Company. Inside of our navbar, we still have the brand name of Start Bootstrap, but I'd like to customize that as well. I will update the text to Thorin &AMP Company. If you navigate to amp-what.com, you can see thousands of HTML character entities and common Unicode characters to use. You've probably seen the copyright entity, &copy, or perhaps the register or trademark entities. Other common entities are the opening and closing angle brackets, &LT for less than, or &GT for greater than. Back on our project, if we scroll down to the H1 inside of the page header, it still says clean blog. I will just remove that, and again, I'm going to type Thorin &AMP Company. The span subheading below that needs updating as well. Even though it's a bit redundant, I will type Thorin and his company of dwarves. Next, save the file and go back over to the preview to see what result we get. After reloading the page, you can see that it looks much better and more personalized. We have a nice background image and the headings look great too. I do think, however, that perhaps the headings that we have here are a little bit too big on our other pages. Let's go back to our project, and within the about.html file, I'm going to change the heading from H1 to H2. After saving those changes, I will do the same thing on the Contact Us page. And finally, on the Careers page as well. Let's see how that looks now after saving those changes by reloading the live preview page in the browser. This is just going to make the page look a little bit cleaner, so my subheadings aren't going to be competing with the main heading on each page. The smaller heading now is not competing with my main Thorin and Company heading. I just want to make one quick update as well. On the base template, our footer still has 2019 from the theme. So I want to add a quick script that will automatically grab the current year. Notice the &copy that will generate the copy symbol as well. Instead of 2019, I will add an empty span with the ID of copyright. Next, I need to add a new script, and since it's a custom script of my own, it needs to be loaded last, underneath the other script tags. Since we've already got jQuery loaded above, I will just use jQuery to target that copyright span. I will set that to attach the .text method so it gets displayed to the page. To get the current year, I will write new date with a capital D, opening and closing parentheses, get full year, opening and closing parentheses. This will grab the current year and inject it as text inside of our empty copyright span above. Let's just double check this in the browser. You can see it reads 2019, but when I reload the page, that will update accordingly. By now, we've personalized our pages for ourselves, and it's looking great and taking shape quite well. We've changed the background image and changed some of the heading and footer text as well. In our next section of videos, we are going to have a look at how to add more content and integrate data into our project.